Welcome back. As you can see, we're gonna be doing some string trimming here today. I busted out the venerable Echo SRM 225. We'll be trying some of this line out, which is the Trim Force 095 line. Pretty expensive stuff. Been already using it quite considerably already. It's really stiff. I actually think it's a lot better than that steel X4 stuff that I reviewed before. I think it also comes in a 0105 as well and a 080, so you guys can get this in whatever flavor you want. It's very reminiscent to a lot of the steel round lines and the Echo round lines they make out on the market. We got the t25 head on this trimmer from the Husqvarna. I just to swap it out for the Echo Speed Feed Head 400. You don't necessarily have to use the Echo Speed Feed Head 400 on these Echoes or even your Husqvarnas. You could use a random bunch of different types of string trimmer heads on your string trimmers. Whatever works for you guys works for you. But I'm gonna show you guys, this is some good stuff, but it's really expensive for, I guess, for about the same price you get for that titanium Trim Force stuff that I did a review on before. It's about the same price as that. For the 5-pound spool, it's like around 75 bucks for a 5-pound spool. 3-pound spool, it's around 53. And I think for one of these little donuts, this one here was like 12 bucks. And the I think the 200-foot donut is around, I guess, $19, about the same price as their titanium stuff, the gray stuff they got, rounded line. It's a pretty good line, but it's a different formula. I think it's a little bit better than the titanium stuff by a mile. And other companies make rounded line. It's just a regular rounded line. Like I said, there's this Speed Warrior Shakespeare line, which I did a video on, which is cheaper, and you get 200 feet of that stuff over the same price for the Trim Force stuff, and you only get 100 feet of that, but it works fairly well. And I like that Weed Warrior Shakespeare stuff. It works really well and about on par with this stuff here. It's very quiet. They're both quiet. So let's get into some of this POV string trimming action and show you guys what this Trim Force stuff is capable of. It's a pretty good line. I think it's on par with this Weed Warrior stuff that I claimed was the best line in the world. So it's about on par with performance and quiet. Very quiet line. Doesn't send a lot of vibration into your string trimmers. The Echo SMR 225 here. So you guys can see there's that T25 head with the line on it, so you guys can see the lines on it. It's not been used. I don't really have to bump this stuff off that much whenever I'm weed trimming. It's really good stuff, guys. Don't take it from me, go out and buy it. guys go. Clean's nice clean cuts. Kind of leaves that wavy look though, like most of this stuff does. Fun fact is, I ported my my weed trimmer, so it's like a way different string trimmer now. I ported it. That means I took out the spark arrestor screen, and it's getting more airflow out of this booger. So it's going to be 10 times more powerful of a machine, so it's going to rip a lot of stuff up. So let's go over here and get this side, and then we're pretty much done. Okay guys, that's the end of the video guys from the weed whacking. I did some over here too as well. Around the garden bricks did pretty good on the patio here. It cut really nice, didn't have to bump it as much as I had to do with the X-Force line from the X line from you know, steel. This is what kind of cut you kind of get. Like I said, with most of this round line, you kind of get that wavy look when you weed whack. It doesn't really leave a really good clean cut, but it holds up really good to the garden bricks and around those bricks over there. But as you guys can see, it does do the job holds up a lot better than the X line from Steel. So do I recommend this stuff? Yes, I do. But there's other options out there that are cheaper than this. You can get a whole lot more of this line, like the Shakespeare heavy duty stuff. Oh, it used to be the Weed Warrior stuff, but you know, it's not a bad line if you guys are in the market for, I guess, the string trimmer line from Husqvarna. It's not bad. I recommend it. I give it 2 thumbs up. Holds up pretty good around the chain link fence over here. In the video on the trim force, you guys seen from the video, it works really well. Bumps off the head really good, just like most of these rounded lines do. Really good buy, but for less money you can get the Weed Warrior stuff for less and get more of it than you can the trim force stuff, and this stuff works just as good, if not performs about the same as the trim force stuff. I hope you guys like this video. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. It's been your old pal Hondo out.